Good morning, all. Morning, everyone. I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to the channel. It is good to be back. I'm Mike, and today we have a lot to get into. Actually, it's been a bit of a mad evening. I was hoping to go live last night, but I was dealing with some stuff at church, so I couldn't make it. But I'm so glad to be back. I hope you're all doing well. It's good to see a decent turnout this morning, 135 of you. So yeah, we have a lot to get into. I want to start by saying, if you want to be on the stage this morning, any of you, please send the account a DM saying that you'd like to come up. We'll send you the link. A few people have already messaged to say that they'd like to come up, and so I'm going to organize that now. So you're going to have to be patient with me whilst I work out how this works. It's a bit of a faff, but I'm going to get people up, and we're going to have a nice chat about Liverpool. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Had a bit of a nightmare this morning, to be honest. So I row. Don't know if you can see from my profile picture. I row, and the boat club have gone on tour to Paris and left me behind. / I can't go. I'm working at the moment, so I can't go. And one of the girls in the boat club forgot her keys to her house, and there were cleaners outside her house trying to get in. And so she calls me going, "Oh, can you go and get the keys?" And it's like, how do you expect me to get the keys from inside your house? So I have to go to the estate agent on the other side of town, go and try and knock on the door, and explain to them that I need keys for a house that I don't live in. And they somehow they gave it to me. I don't know how. Feels a little bit dodge. But they gave me the keys to the house. And yeah, finally got sorted. But that does mean that this stream is starting about an hour and a half later than I intended for it to. So I apologize for that. But yeah, there's a lot to get into today. We're going to start talking about Diomande, but I'm just going to get a few people up to the stage. Here is the link. There you go. Yes. Hope you're all doing well. I'm good. I'm quite tired. I've been packing up my room. I'm currently spending the last few days of my tenancy in my uni room. About to move across town to the next house, but it means that my setup is a bit of a tip at the moment. My last flatmates left this morning, so it's now just me in the house, which is quite weird, to be honest. It's a big house, and I've got it all to myself. So might throw a massive rager. You never know. Let me see if we can get a few people up to the stage, and then we will. I don't know what happened there. Apologies all. My thing fell apart, but we have one person coming up. We have Mason. So, hello,
All right, lads.
how you doing, mate? You okay?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. So, bro left the stage. Yeah, sorry. I actually don't know what happened now. I just refreshed the page by accident instead of going to accept me onto the stage. So I apologise, mate. How are you doing?
I'm good, yeah. Do you reckon we get Barcola?
I think we do because we've been interested in him for a long time. I think our interest, it says Fabrizio's reported our interest goes back to 2025, but I have like vivid memories of being in secondary school on my phone at break and like reading about our interest in Barcola. So that was a while ago. That was back in like 2022.
It
So
would have been when he was
yeah,
at Leon.
for sure. So like I think we have a very long-standing interest in the player. So that, I mean, I'm confident that if we sign him, I think he'd be a great success. But whether we sign him or not, I'm not sure. PSG are going to demand a lot of money for him.
Probably 90 million plus, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think he will probably cost the same as if it won't be more than Diomande, but it will cost a similar price to Diomande, and that's, I don't know if I'm particularly happy with us splurging that much cash.
Yeah, the only issue we're not getting Diomande is obviously the lack of options.
For sure.
Because it's Diomande, then who? Barcola, Menta, who is a good player, but he's not good enough for Liverpool.
Yeah, I agree. I think we don't want to leave ourselves short again. And there's a lot of, so if let me get this right. Our wide options are Gakpo. Right now, the squad as it stands, our wide options are Gakpo, Rio, and Victor Munoz. So we have three. Oh, I'm Frimpong, but I'm not counting Frimpong because I don't rate him at all. But that's three wingers and a wing back.
Yeah,
and if we add Barcola, that's four wingers and a wing back, which isn't exactly wonderful. All it takes is two injuries to either of those, and then you've got, two wingers who are going to get no rest at all, and we're just going to have to. And one of those wingers is a child, mind you, so we're going to have to rely heavily on. I don't like it. Basically, is what I'm trying to say, because you've got very, very, very thin ground, and if there's a serious injury to say Victor Munoz comes in, plays 2 games and does his ACL. Obviously, Lord willing, that won't happen. But, if that happens, you've then got Rio and Gamoa playing like 30 games this season. I don't think his body right now is able to support that, to be honest.
Yeah, it could support off the bench, but not starting.
For sure. I still think we need to manage his minutes this season. I don't think he's ready yet to be starting 30 games.
We can't burn him out too quickly because he's only 18.
For sure.
Or 18 in August.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, people make the argument of Saka was, playing loads and loads and loads of games.
Look at him now.
A similar age. But look at him now, as you say, like, he's been taking an injury into this World Cup and he's not the same player. He's still obviously brilliant, but I don't agree with how Mikel Arteta managed his minutes, and I really don't want us to do the same thing to Rio, who is probably a talent with a higher ceiling than Saka. So I'm just going to bring up Mohamed onto the stage as well. There we go, our third guy. Morning, Mohamed. Good to have you here, bro. So yeah, I don't really know what we do. I'd really hope that we sign another winger alongside. You know, my thinking is the reporting would suggest that Barcola was a separate deal to Yan Diomande. So I'm hoping he's not being viewed as an alternative, but he's being viewed as a standalone deal. Let me just try and get a screenshot of the reporting of.
I'll say this: we've not seen a player in terms of ability and talent like Rio since, as a winger at least, since Sterling at the club.
For sure. Similar build as well, like stocky.
I would say Rio was probably better at 17 than Sterling was, though.
I agree. I think I really hope that I have really high hopes for Rio at the club. I think if he stays and he recognises that the fans love him to bits, I don't think he goes anywhere. But you never know. You know, I worry that if we don't get our act together, he'll go elsewhere. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Which is
if he were to go, if it's in maybe 3-4 years, or if it's for a record transfer, at least for us.
For sure, it would be at least 100 million quid. Like, he's probably now valued, I'd say, given what he's shown in, you know, this level of football, his realistic transfer value is probably somewhere around 60 to 70 million.
Yeah.
But you know, I think give it a few years and that will easily go above 100.
The fact Bayern Munich are already sniffing at him.
Yeah. I think there are teams sniffing around, but we have to make sure that we tie him down to a good contract when he's 18. Is he 17 now?
Yeah, he's still 17.
Still 17. So I don't think he's quite starting left wing at 17, but you know, he has serious potential. Could you see the possibility that we go for Ryan? That is an option. I've seen him linked with PSG a lot recently. But to be honest, PSG seems to be signing anyone with a pulse. So
Bournemouth would want a similar fee to what Diomande is going for.
Yeah, very, very, very likely. So I don't think we should be paying over 70 million for Ryan. And that's probably what they'd ask for. 70 million would be like a push. I think he's probably right now a 50 million pound player.
We also need a midfielder and a right back.
Yeah, and we have to make sure we don't spread our finances too thin.
Because I love Bradley, but because he's from where I'm from, but he is injury prone.
Yeah, for sure.
And Frimpong can't be a right back, really.
Yeah, we desperately need a right back. I don't know what we do about that. I really like Joao Mario.
I like Doué at Strasbourg.
Yeah, he's a good lad. There are options, but I just don't know how high of a priority it is. I hope it's a high priority because it should be. But then again, this is Liverpool we're talking about, and they never seem to do what we should do. So, yeah. The only thing with Barcola is whether Arsenal decides to lock in. No, Mohammed, we can't hear you. Sorry, mate, but you are on mute, so you might want to unmute your mic. Speak again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not very clear, mate. It's not very clear at all. Try change your microphone if you can, bro. But yeah, the thing with like saying Arsenal's main target is Morgan Rogers. So if they go for Morgan Rogers, that's kind of a dark day for the league, I can't lie. They'd be very, very good with Morgan Rogers, and I can see him doing well. But I don't see them stepping up to the table. Do you think Diomande?
I was going to say the only issue with Barcola is if Leipzig get what they want and maybe get Diomande back on loan for a cheaper deal for PSG.
Yeah.
Barcola could stay there for another season.
That could happen. That is something I hadn't thought about actually, but that I go as far as to say that's sort of likely. I that would be gutting. That would be really gutting. But I mean, if we do that, the backup options are not great. We had links again yesterday from Ben Jacobs to Said Almala, Yankuba Minter.
I like Almala, but the only issue is you have to buy his brother as well.
Who's his brother?
Malik Almala. That's what the report's been, at least from when he was going to Brentford.
Right. Is he like in the academy?
No, he's older. He's terrible. He's playing for their second team.
Why do you need to buy them both? What's that about?
I think it's his family, his parents.
Oh, fair. Just want them in the same place. Yeah,
it's basically if you watch basketball, like the whole Giannis and his brother thing.
Right. Okay. That's a bit stinky. That is annoying because I actually do rate Almala, but it would be maybe we could like ship him off to Everton or something.
Almala's a good player. Like he's very talented.
His brother as opposed to himself. Yeah. Minter would be good. Where is Minter now? Is Minter still at Brighton?
Yeah, I don't rate him that much though because he's only quick. At least from my see, he's a skillful player, but he's quick. But he can't really shoot.
Yeah, I liked him because he was at Newcastle before, weren't he? I saw bits of him at Newcastle, and it was like he was showing that spark, but I don't think he could do it in Liverpool shirt, and that's sad.
His output is nowhere near being elite, especially for like what Brighton would want, like 60, 70 million.
For sure.
And then Mateus Fernandes-Paro, he's another one who's been linked with us, obviously.
Yeah.
He's only played like what, 2 seasons at Lille, 1 season at Lille.
Yeah, and that would be it's all massive risks, and all of the French clubs are going to demand big money because of the chance that they do a Mbappe when they move to a big club and just blow up.
What's the chances of Lille selling him and Bouaddi same summer?
Yeah, not high at all. So it's a mess, and I think I was hoping that we weren't putting all of our eggs in the Barcola basket, not the Barcola, the Diomande basket.
But Mike, let's say we signed Barcola.
Yeah.
How would your ideal front three look like next season?
Ooh, good question. The question is, are we signing him to play as a right wing? Because if we are, then it would probably my starting front three for a big game. Unfortunately, this is going to ruffle a few feathers. Gakpo on the left, because I just don't want to start Rio in big games right now. And then Isak and Barcola. I don't rate Gakpo very highly, but unfortunately, I just don't think Rio is ready to play major minutes yet, to be honest. But that being said, in smaller games, we could very easily see Munoz or Munoz in the bigger games, to be honest, because he's a very talented player, and he's got his kick and run is really, really good. So I'm hoping he could kind of serve the Jacob Murphy to Isak support, which we saw at Newcastle. Maybe we'll have Victor Munoz to Isak at Liverpool. That'd be quite good.
I think we see Gakpo as being like the backup striker, or hopefully anyway to Isak for the season until take Ace back.
Yeah, I hope so, because I really don't want to run Isak into the ground either, because his ankle, we don't want his ankle to go again. Gakpo striker, he plays there for the Netherlands sometimes, doesn't he? And he seems to be quite good. And we saw him there under Klopp, I think, latter part of his Klopp last season. So
he's never been a striker though, has he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't play in midfield, that's fine. And I don't think he is a striker.
Yeah.
But he is for as pants as he is actually versatile. So it's useful to have him in the squad. Gakpo up top against like I don't know, against Coventry, that would probably be like passable. Or Gakpo up against Ipswich. I think Ipswich are going to like go immediately back. Did Ipswich get promoted? I think they did, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they're looking to sign Alexandro. They're signing back from Lille.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they're going to do very well. I can't lie because they sacked Kieran McKenna, so I think they're going to have a stinker. But did they sack him or was it like mutual consent and
He left. He wanted a break.
Right, fair enough. Fair play. I don't think they're going to do well. He was their kind of talisman. So yeah, start Gakpo against Ipswich and kind of farm goals.
The issue I have with Gakpo is as well, as tall as he actually is, he can't win a header.
That is kind of worrying considering like he is what 6. Is he 6 like 6'4"? That's nuts. And the guy has 0 aerial game at all. So he's a striker's build and he can't play striker or wing. I don't know why we have him. Hopefully he goes in like January or this summer. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. The guy that broke the Diomande news said we inquired about Ibrahim Maza.
Maza's a good player.
Do you know, where is he? I have not heard.
Leverkusen, I think it is, but he's very talented. He's very technically gifted as a footballer.
Right. Linked with Chelsea, from what I can see. So it's probably good if Chelsea want him because he seems to be signing any 10-year-old with a pulse. How old is he?
20, sorry.
20, yeah. Mad. Okay.
He's played well for Algeria in the World Cup so far.
He did an interview yesterday and said his favourite club is Real Madrid. So that's off the table then, isn't it?
Another one I'm sorry, just go Real Madrid office.
Yeah, peak. The other thing I was thinking we could talk about is the Bouaddi situation because there was a lot of articles yesterday coming out. I'll just pull a screenshot up. I think the article came from. Let me find it.
I think it was Fabrice Hawkins, was it not?
Yeah, Fabrice Hawkins, that's the one. And it did not involve Liverpool. Which is
I've seen that, but then another one said that we want them.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. There's the guy from who reported our interest in Bouaddi first, who said that we still want him and our hat is very much in the ring for him. I hope we don't let this pass us by. I will be really gutted if we're not even involved. If it turns out that we were never involved, because I don't think this is another like situation similar to Amrabat, for example, at the last World Cup.
Yeah, no, he's a very good player. He's also versatile. He can play right back as well.
Yeah. Sure. So this is a player that we need.
Would you be willing to do that at that price though, 80 to 100?
For the potential, I would.
For the potential, and 80 to 100 million euros is probably around 80 million quid. And for the potential of a player of this caliber, like I think it's worth it.
The way I say it as well, though, is you're looking long term, so 10 years plus. Think of how that works out in terms of, say, plus for 10 years, 80 million costs. That's 8 million a year.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a very doable. Like, I think if he returns on investment, it would be a very, very smart signing.
Yeah. He's also 18, right?
Yeah.
If he came in this summer, let's say, would he be counted as a homegrown by 21?
Yeah, he will be. I think he will be. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that would be cool if we could get him in. It'd be great if we could get him in. But there is talk that we would lose a midfielder to facilitate that. And
McAllister probably or Jones.
I think it would be Jones, to be honest. I think Jones has had his head turned by. I think he's had his head turned by Nottingham Forest, which is a dark day for this football club, to be honest. But you know what? It will be a real shame if he goes. On the last stream, I said I would be gutted if he went, and I would be gutted if he went. I think he is a really, really talented player, and
it's not even just that as well, though. It's just the fact he's Scouse. He comes from Liverpool. He knows the club.
Exactly. He's instrumental to the culture.
Because we'll miss that against teams like Everton and stuff.
Yeah.
Players who know the derby, who know it really well.
For sure. If we lose both Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones in the same summer, that will be gutting. And obviously, we had reports this morning, of not that long ago, of
Palace.
Harvey Elliott being, Palace being interested in Harvey Elliott. Forest interested.
I'm a huge fan of Harvey Elliott.
I am too. And I really hope he sticks around and just sees how it is under Iraola, because
under Klopp he was so good.
He was so good under Klopp, and it's a shame that he didn't, it didn't work out under Slot, and I don't want it to have severed his time at the club. I think he really, really could shine under Iraola.
That game against Leeds when Pascal Sturridge broke his leg, basically, was it?
Yeah,
he was
Leeds.
So good that season beforehand. Or had a good start at least.
It's gutting. It's genuinely gutting, and I really hope that he sticks around. I think he does have a future at the club. He's a brilliant player. I mean, it would break me if we sold him. And he's left-footed, isn't he?
What is that?
He's left-footed, isn't he?
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
It also hurts us as a club because of Champions League runs and stuff for the homegrown.
Yeah. So he's an important player in both regards for the squad and for cultural reasons. Someone's just said the hype Elliott and Jones receive is weird. I disagree. They're both right. They're important because I think right now they're the two English players in the squad. Also Rio, but he doesn't count because he's too young to count at the moment.
Rio also doesn't count for us because we only signed him a year ago.
True. He needs 3 years, doesn't he? So
yeah.
They are important players because if we lose them, homegrown quota is cooked basically. And also Curtis Jones is a Scouser. He's local. Gomez is probably going to go this summer. Whoever just said that.
I can't see this one because we actually need him at this point.
No, true. I think he's
signing the centre back.
I could see him pushing for a move away because of game time, and he's approaching. I mean, how old is he now? He must be like what, 33? No, surely not. 20.
Late 20s, I think.
Late 20s, yeah.
He joined us 2018 from Charlton.
Yeah, Gomez is 29. Mad. I think he could very easily go to a team in France and start every game. I think he's a great centre back. I think he's a great player. It's a shame he doesn't
like a Juventus because if Lloyd Kelly can play there, Joe Gomez could as well.
For sure. This is a really weird summer for the squad. There's a lot of change and a lot of transition coming, and that worries me after last summer and last season.
I also see this being worse for last chance because obviously people getting it by at their last season because it was slop. Whereas this season it's new manager, second season in England. He should be adjusted by now.
Oh, ask him in the chat. Thanks, mate. Much love to the guys at BNR. If you don't subscribe to Born and Red or don't follow them on Twitter, please do. They are good lads. We love them lots and lots. But yeah, I think the centre back one does also concern me because relying on Jaquette, who's just come off an injury, and Leone, who is currently recovering from an injury, with a very aging Virgil van Dijk, who is he's not fragile as such, but
we can't play him. We can't run him into the ground another season in a row.
Exactly, and then having Joe Gomez, who is he's good, as we're saying, and we love the guy.
But he's injury prone.
That is silly. That strikes me as stupid. I don't know why we're doing that.
Based on other reports, Richard Hughes is doing a job for 2 clubs. Which how is it even happening? How have we allowed that to happen?
I have no idea. I have genuinely no idea. when I saw that news that he's currently still he's working for both. Is it Al Hilal?
Yeah.
He's working for Al Hilal and Liverpool at the same time. That's stupid. Why are we letting a guy double time us? What are we doing? Oh well, I could fume about that. I think that if we were going to sign another centre back, he'd need to be a bit older, probably between 25 and 30.
I'd actually go for Costantino Kukarakis at Wolfsburg.
Yes, we were interested in him last summer, weren't we? There was some.
They just got relegated, so it'll be a lot cheaper.
Reported links. That would be Vuskovic. That's another shout. So people saying Joel Ordonez. I think these are good ideas, but we don't want to overstack the young centre backs, because if you've got three like 18 to 20-year-old centre backs trying to compete for minutes, that's not going to go very well. I think someone older. We had a long Luke Haber. Luke Haber is a decent shout. Is Luke Haber able to play the fullback positions as well?
Yeah, you can. I think he can play left back.
I would be keen to have Luke Haber in.
I just realised he's only 23. I've known about him for like 4 years now.
Yeah, it's kind of mad. He's been on the scene for a long time, and that would be good. I think we really like him from what I remember from last summer. We really like him, but it was always one for a few seasons' time.
I'm not a fan of the Portuguese league in terms of buying players from them, but Diomande at Sporting.
I'd forgotten about him. When the first links came out to Yan Diomande, I did initially think we were going back in for Ousmane Diomande.
Go for him or go for.
Would you guys be against Van de Ven? He could also play left back.
Yeah, I would be. I think.
Really?
He's all right, but
Reason or with injury issues.
Yeah.
As a backup, I think we could do much worse than that.
But he wouldn't want to be backup is the problem. He's a starter at Spurs in the Prem. He'd want to be starting every game. You'd want the equivalent of, we had Thiago, who is, coming to the end of his career and was happy to start some games and was happy to come off the bench in some games. You'd want someone like that. So maybe Thiago was unreal for us. If we could find someone older, the names that I'm thinking of are escaping me right now. I can't think of anyone. Maybe someone in the chat can think of someone that would fit that bracket of towards the end of their career, happy to come on, but happy to also start some games. Someone who we could use in that role would be ideal, and that would be good for experience for the young centre backs as well.
I mentioned Every Konza. Maybe he won't leave Villa at some point.
Yeah, maybe. How old is he?
28.
28. That's crazy. Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong is not a centre back. Yeah, I was going to say. We need to talk about centre backs still.
What do you guys think about Bremer, the guy at Juventus?
Very good player, I'd say, but again,
you got linked with him
ACL injury
every summer. Yeah,
this is from a big injury, I know, but I think he's starting to get to his 30s.
Yeah, I think the type of player like Bremer would be good. John Stone's on a free, low key.
Then again, though, with Bremer, ACL injuries aren't as big as they used to be because of medical science and stuff. So maybe
modern medicine, for sure. We do need English players. This is a good point. Josh Achiampong is a great shout. Whoever said that,
he can play left back, right back, and centre back.
Yeah, that would be great. I would sell Frimpong in a heartbeat and replace him with Josh Achiampong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Achiampong. I know, crazy. And they blackmailed him into signing a 5-year contract extension because they didn't want to lose him, and now they're just not playing him.
I would have took Palestra at us before he went to Chelsea, but
yeah, me too. It's a shame. They seem to just kind of have a monopoly on
surely Antoine doesn't game time at all.
I know, but I don't know whether he'll get much game. Will Xabi give him game time? I still can't get over the fact that they've got Xabi. That's a joke.
especially the rumours with Chelsea wanting to sign 2 centre backs. I think it is.
That would be forcing him out. Frimpong, yeah, I know we've just got Frimpong, but I'm willing to give Frimpong one more season.
I genuinely do think we got Frimpong purely for words to join. That was it.
Just like to give him a buddy, someone he knew. And I'm willing to give him one more season. I'm willing to see whether it will work out, but I'm not encouraged. I'm really not encouraged.
Nathan Collins, Brentford wouldn't be bad signing either.
No, and he's another one we get linked to with some regularity.
Or maybe go and bring back like Sepp Vandenberg.
Yeah, although Sepp hates Liverpool for some reason.
We did fuck him about a bit. We did mess him about.
I rate Nathan Collins. I really do. And he would fit in the category of a bit of an older centre back who would be willing to be a bench player, but also start games as well. We need a better roster at centre back than we have. We've always been thin at centre back.
That's been an issue for years, Liverpool.
For years, we've seen Arsenal that good defenses win titles, and you just need players who buy into the vision, who see what we're trying to do, understand that the future, where they're paving the future pathway for Leone, for Jacket. Seamus Coleman. No way, bro. No way.
Another issue we have though is at left back. As much as I like Simicast, he is prone to making mistakes at times.
Yeah. And
we need better backup left back.
And I'm not encouraged by the fact he's our backup left back, because I see something happening to Kirkaz. He's probably going to get some niche stress injury.
Also, Kirkaz is bound to become an injury if he's starting every game.
Yeah, because of the way he plays.
The play is just dangerous.
It is dangerous. It's a massive risk, and I would prefer us to start Gomez at left back than for us to start Simicast at left back, to be honest. I can't believe he's staying in the squad.
And it's genuinely getting to the point I'd rather play Luke Chambers at left back.
Yeah, fully. I rate Luke Chambers as well. Callum Scanlon, yeah. Oh, this is making me realise I haven't really been watching much of the academy in the last year, so it'd be good to do that again.
JLS is good, Josh Sonalambi.
Yeah, he is. He is a really, really good lad. I think Trent Kone-Doherty as well. He's going to probably get... Has he gone?
Trent Kone-Doherty, yeah.
Where's he?
Kieran
Where's
Morrison.
he gone?
Who we have? He's away to Norway, I think. Trent, or Denmark, one of the two.
Really? Mad. No way, he plays for Molde now. That's insane. Is that a permanent deal?
Yeah. He wanted game time, I think it was, and that's why he left.
Okay. Fair enough. Mad.
But Kieran Morrison's good.
Kieran Morrison is very good. Doesn't he captain Northern Ireland under 21, so 18?
I think he might have captained them once, but he's came on to the first team now for them.
Oh, sick. That's really good to hear. The academy's got some great talent coming through. Josh Abe is massive. The fact that we've managed to tie him down again is
I think he actually
unreal.
gets game time. I think he has a real role.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to want to show him pathway.
And then we're signing some City county player as well, I think.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name?
Apparently he's one of the best in his position at his age.
Country. Oh man, I do know his name, and it's just completely escaped me. For people in chat asking if they can come up on stage, send Anfield Sector on Twitter a DM, and we'll send you a link, and then you can come up to the stage. Parker, yes, Javier Parker, really, really good player. Really good player.
This is probably the best the academy's looked in years.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a change in how the academy scene is working in recent years. We're we're importing talent from Premier League clubs, it's exciting because it means that we clearly have the best facilities, or some of the best facilities in the country.
I think I've seen James Pierce put up. We're looking to upgrade the facilities, like for the youth teams.
Really?
Like
Mad.
we're looking at like designs from like other clubs around Europe, the world, and Europe,
Oh,
and then reinvesting money into the youth because obviously there's insane money to be made just from the youth academy alone. Like we've seen with Kwanzaa, Tyler Morton,
sure.
Ben
It's pure
Doak.
profit. Pure profit in this, in the football economy at the moment is definitely worth. It's definitely worth it because it's just free. So you may as well invest in your academy. And I think good times are coming. I think good times are coming. It's just we have to get through this season. And it's kind of worrying that we're talking about we need to get through this season when we're a Liverpool Football Club. Oh,
Yeah, but there's also been a clear just transfer
Hello,
strategy
can you hear me?
in terms of signing players 23 and younger.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, Ryan, we can hear you. Good to see you, mate.
How are we? How are we?
All right.
Yeah, good man. But no, I think the main players for this season are Josh Sonny-Lamby and Josh Abe. I'm hoping. Is it Abe or Abe? Will Wright too. I'm hoping Will Wright can get some rotation in the first few weeks because of Akasike's injury. I'm hoping we'll be able to.
Josh Sonny-Lamby and Will Wright will if we don't sign a striker.
For sure, and we shouldn't sign a striker. I really hope we don't sign a striker. That would be kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. We can't be juggling three strikers, three very good strikers. Will Wright can deputise for Isak for the time being.
I can see Josh Sonny-Lamby being in like the Krupi role in a way.
Yes, very similar build as well. Very similar profile.
But did I not see Sonny-Lamby was linked to United by, I think it was Lewis Bower, and they're like in a really good position to sign him.
Probably,
no,
Vincent Joseph.
Yeah, Vincent.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, Vincent Joseph is going United.
Because I think Josh Sonny-Lamby signed a professional contract now.
Yeah, which is good. It's very, very good. I'm very excited. The other player that I kind of forget about is Stefan Bajcetic.
Aye.
I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what happens with him. I think I'm kind of at the point where if he leaves, I don't care. But I'll be a bit
like... annoying thing about Bajcetic is injuries have cost him a career at Liverpool. Yeah. Most likely.
And that's gutting.
Do you reckon we might try and loan him again? And try and up his value? And if he has a massive breakout season, then bring him back into the first team. But if not, then sell him for hopefully a bit more.
We can't actually. It's his last year in his contract.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think
this is make or break for him.
By the way,
I hope. Yeah,
go on.
No, I was just going to say, I hope that it does work out for him. I hope that, we get to January and we've seen him get regular game time and impress. And I hope that he stays because he's great. He was so good in that season where we were absolutely pants.
Terrible.
A gold bin bag in a pile of black bin bags. It was generational, bro. That kid, I really, 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 really hope he stays. But yeah, you were going to say, Oran.
I was just going to go back on the whole academy thing. Yeah, I watched a good bit of the under-21s last season. Man, this Calvin Ramsey hype is just ridiculous. He was so poor in a lot of games for the under-21s last season, and people were begging to bring him into the first team.
I think with Calvin Ramsey, I thought people like him because of his crossing ability is quite good at times.
He was very shaky defensively, we'll say. He's decent on the ball, like he's got a decent pass into midfield, but I don't know, man. He's not Liverpool level anyway.
No, I think he's gonna leave. That would be my impression of him.
I will say I do think he probably should have been getting at least one or two games at us at least when we're struggling with injuries and stuff at right back.
For sure.
Because he is an actual right back,
At least he can play that position. I think he does leave because I do see him having a future at a lower level.
Did you see your guy Benz when he was on Twitter? What talking about Eric Farkas? I think it is.
Yeah.
He seems like
Farkas. Yeah, Farkas is great. I think he's just signed a pro contract. So there are options coming up through the academy. Eden is another shout as well. Is it Luca Eden?
Yeah, look at Eden. He's like 14 or something, man. He's playing for under teams.
The under 21s this season are going to be pretty stacked.
You've also got your guy, Home something.
Yes. Oh, I forgot his name. What's his first name?
Hayden. That's it.
Hayden Murray Home.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a stacked season. It's a bit sad we can't live stream on this in the same way that we could on Playback, because I enjoyed doing the academy streams on this and watching the academy games. But
Mike, what happened to academy sector?
Basically, I just had my degree, and my degree got in the way, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But my degree is quite intense for contact time. I'm in the department for like 25 hours a week, so I'm unable to commit to posting on Twitter in the same way that I used to at like sixth form, where I was very unemployed. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't really tweet on Anfield sector anymore. That's all the work of Macca. What a good lad Macca is. Macca is carrying Anfield sector right now.
It feels like none of them sleep. All that.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I think it's mainly just Adam, to be honest. He's doing a massive shift. So huge love to Macca.
You wake up and you see a tweet been posted by him at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Josh is around. I'm hoping we're going to get Josh on the stream in the not too distant future, because it would be good to have him back and providing his insights. A stretch. I don't know what the word would be. Inflammatory comments. But it would be good to have him back. So I'll be talking to him, hopefully, trying to get him on. But fellas, I'm probably gonna have to leave fairly soon. So we're gonna wrap up around now. But it's been so good to have you two on. Thank you so much for coming up to the stage. You've been great.
No problem.
Pleasure. Thank you for having us on.
I'd be so keen to have you guys back on in the future. I'll send you both a few messages in the next few days about that. But guys, it has been a pleasure to have you. We'll be doing more streams again soon. Just depends on the news, really. If there's anything major happening and I'm near my laptop, we will be live. But yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming to watch. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It feels weird saying that. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I think hype is a thing. If you can hype the video, that would be good. And yeah, we'll see you in the next stream, guys. Take it easy. Have a good day.
Take care, boys. Bye-bye.
But